When people are not aware of their anger camouflage in different ways. And today, let's talk about maybe 5 to 6 ways in which anger camouflage. There's this person called John. John is a church leader, and people know him as this person who is very understanding, someone who is can listen to other people, very accommodative. But only his family knows how verbally abusive John can be. For example, this morning they are going to church, and children got late to prepare themselves, and John blames everything on the wife. But when they get to the churchyard, he changes and wears this face of a model Christian. This kind of camouflage is called righteous camouflage. Number 2, there is this individual who do not want to talk about anger, but choose peace over talking about it. So it is called peace at any cost. So even at one point, these individuals will take responsibilities of mistakes and blames of that they are not responsible of. But look, with the time, this behavior will catch up with these individuals. Number 3, there are people who are called stamp savers. What do they do? In early 1950s, 60s, there were stores that used to give people stamps to go and save in a book after they shop with them. But when after the book was full, these shoppers would bring the book and they would be given, items out of saving the stamps that they had gotten from the stores. The same to some individuals. They can be able to save a lot, as a stamp is very small. But look, they believe that every mistake, every anger, every annoyance that they get is too small to address. And these people now, they save everything, this small anger, into their head. And once the book is full, that is, the mind is full, it will take only a small annoyance, a small irritation for this person to erupt. That is, they catch in what they have been keeping, and they become like a catalog of so many things. And this person, as much as they are saving these annoyance, these irritations, they do not forget. They never forget them, because if they forget them, this small one that has made everything erupt could not. So that is another way how individuals can be able to, if they don't recognize their anger, that is how it camouflage. Number 4, they are silent approach. Those people who keep quiet. They keep quiet, they choose silence over talking about the issue. And if they are asked, they say they are okay, they are not annoyed. But people will notice that they are angry on how a bit harder they close the cupboard. They may be banging the doors, and these people deny that they are angry. Another way how anger camouflage is when people become so good, excessively good, excessively sweet, but behind that one they are hiding some anger. Now this one is how people maybe kill each other. For example, unapata a couple goes out, they treat one another, but one spouse amongst them is quite annoyed and maybe planning something. Have you ever had people who went out, had dinner, had fun, but when they got home, one of them killed the other and killed themselves? Most of the homicides happen in this way, that people hide their anger in becoming so good than normal. Another way how anger camouflage is people who become so it's in a way that people become so critical. They criticize, they are sarcastic in a way, and they hide this with a rational, reasoning on the same. But deep, you can pick some anger and some negative sins in the same. The other one is called silent, passive aggressive approach. These people, they are procrastinators in a way. They choose to see things differently from others. For example, this person, maybe people are discussing something and something is black in color. They will say this thing is white. If it is black, they will say it is. If it is white, they will say it's black. So they choose the opposite of that. They also, like for example, get late intentionally. They just get late. Maybe you had agreed to meet, and this person just gets late intentionally too, and you know he'll be apologizing or she'll be apologizing or the same. Another way, maybe people had agreed or a group had agreed to meet on a certain day, maybe on Tuesday, and this individual says that, oh, on Tuesday I cannot get permission, let's meet on Saturday. But come Saturday, he'll give another excuse and say, you know, a relative came over and I wish we had done it on Friday. So this is another way that anger camouflage when people are not aware of that. My parting shot, let us address our anger. It is okay to be angry, but it's good to address our angers lest our anger camouflage and they surprise us and surprise others.